Hi, and it says that we are live. Welcome everybody. Whether you're watching this live or later or whatever. I just felt like doing a random stream tonight. I got some work to do that needs to get done. And since last year not having to work hardly at all, just a couple cases here and there, trying to get back into the groove of working at a consistent rate has been a little bit more challenging than what I thought. It just completely slips my mind at times and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm working again. So that's what I figured I'd do tonight on the stream is just kind of get some more work done or whatever. I figure for any of y'all that's also wanting to get some work done, y'all could do that. Or if you got some writing you want to get done or whatever, y'all could use that. I might do like 20-minute sprints or something during this time period. I don't know how many sprints I'll do. I'll probably just kind of do it until I get tired of working. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. If anybody is watching, if y'all want to let me know what y'all got to do or whatever, what you're going to be working on, go ahead and leave it in the comments and stuff. And I'll check out the comments in between sprints and stuff, and we can chat a little bit if y'all want. But yeah, that's what we're here for. I haven't done one of these in forever, so it feels all new to me in a sense. But yeah, so let's go and get my timer pulled up here on my phone. Let's see here. Let's do 20 minutes. Sounds good. All right. Let's see here. It's 10:32 here. Give it a couple minutes, let people kind of come in or something. Maybe at 35 after we'll get started. But yeah, it's been difficult. I'm trying to find time to actually work in between everything else that's I have going on or whatever. So yeah, I'm hoping come August, all of my kids will be in school and I can actually work like a 9 to 5. I'll still be doing this job, but actually work during that time frame or something, or at least while they're at school. So like 8 to 4 or 8 to 3 or something. That way I have a regular routine, but now I can't because my son's home alone or home, no, not home alone, home with me or whatever during the day while your sisters are at school and my wife's usually at work. So I can't really work at that point. And usually at night, I just want to kind of relax and unwind and stuff, play video games and shit like that. Now and then I've here lately been working on my writing some more at night, but I need to get back into the habit of doing my actual job, I guess, at night. And then also while he's taking his nap during the day and this and that. So yeah. Let's see here. Got about 2 more minutes. We'll wait until people start joining in, or we can do it ourselves or whatever. My fucking timer wanted to reset to 1 minute. I was like, nope, not gonna do that. And then trying to remember everything for my job. There's so many different parentheticals and things have to be formatted a certain way. That's I don't have it with me right now, but I know since I've started back past week or so, I guess. I've been having all my notes or whatever. I had to go back through the manual and make notes and stuff, all that stuff, and been kind of reading off of that. But I don't think I'm going to need too many of them, since most of what I'm doing is not an actual case trial. It's more just kind of in chambers. So not much I'm going to need. Shouldn't need anything parenthetical wise, except maybe some indiscernibles, but that's about it. Hey, thank you. Made it. Yep. Welcome. I was just kind of jabbing her a little bit before we get started here. But yeah, that's the whole reason why I'm going to do this, is so I can get some more work done, trying to get back on track working all the time. But yeah, it is here. About to grab a quick bite, then back to work. Be right back. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started on the first sprints, and we will go for about 20 minutes. So we'll be back at 5 till. I can get this banner to work right. Okay. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Start. All right, that's it. Time's up. Let me know how much work y'all got done. Let's see here. Daddy says she's so behind. I am working on a case for work or whatever. I've been trying to get back in the habit of working since I think I did a total of like 3 cases all year last year. I did 2 in January and then like 1 in June. So trying to get back into that routine has been a challenge, I guess, or whatever. So I'm trying to get back into the habit, and I got a bunch of stuff I needed to get done. This case, I'm not doing the actual case itself. I'm doing some in chambers, conversations and stuff. So it's not that difficult, except everything's on one channel. So it's a little bit more difficult to hear exactly what everybody's saying. But, you know, it doesn't have a bunch of stuff like the jury or evidence and all that stuff involved in it. So it's not as complex, I guess, since it's just the attorneys and the judge. But that's about it. But that's what I'm working on. I got 6 of those. 2 of them's like 50 minutes long. One's like 5, and the other 3 are like 15 to 20 minutes that I got to do. And I've got one of the 50-minute ones done, the 5-minute one done, and I'm working on the second one. I think it's like 48 minutes or something, but yeah, it's the 3rd part out of the 6 that I got to do. Let's see here. I am revising, and it is extensive. My editor laid it on me. Yeah, I think I'm going to do 3 drafts this go around with sovereign duties, and then after I finish the 3rd draft, let's see here. Oh, I think I might go ahead and stick with 4. I did 4 drafts before I sent it to my editor last time. I was thinking about just doing 3 this go around, but I think I might go ahead and do 4. I got the 2nd draft done. I just got a few placeholder words I got to go in and fill in, and send it out to my betas. And then after I get that back, I will be doing a 3rd draft. And then I think I might send it out to a 2nd round of betas possibly. And then after that, that would be my 4th draft after I get my 2nd round back and make those changes. And then send it to my editor. I don't know. I might only do 1 round of betas this go around. I might just go ahead and send it to my editor after the 3rd. But I'm hoping to get that done, or started at least, come spring, hopefully. Spring, early summer. Start my editing phase. And that's basically all I got left is that. And then once that's all done, do my formatting. And then I'll be ready to hit publish, which I'm hoping by the end of the year. November, December, maybe. I might try to release it earlier if I get it ready earlier. It just depends. I have a whole sections to fix. It's my fault because I used a full novel of 50,000 and tried to make it under 12K. Yep. I would try that and I would end up like with 150,000, something like that. So yeah. Let's see. So the stuff I left out is not meshing well. Like it feels like incomplete. Like you need that stuff, Top Wardell. Is that what you're talking about? It's not meshing well. Because I know for me, I write my first draft. I try to get it mostly done. There are some scenes or some conversations I skip over that I'm just not feeling. But it's usually stuff that I don't feel like actually needs to be in there for the point of the story to get across, like for all the plot points and stuff. But it's useful because it does build character and stuff like that, and some like character bonding between different characters and stuff. But for the actual overall plots, I don't feel like it's there, so I kind of skip over that in my first draft if I'm just not feeling it. And then now and then, even my 2nd draft, I'll kind of start skipping over some of that stuff. So yeah. I wish I had just written a new tale altogether. Yes, I suck at summation as it is. I never should have tried to make this into a short story. yeah, I shot myself in the foot, but the editor is amazing. Yeah, I feel like I have the opposite. Whenever I was trying to work on The Gift of a Child, which I got the first draft mostly done, there's a few things I still want to tweak on it before I send it to alphas. But I know when I was trying to outline it, I had outlined like the first 4 chapters and wrote those, and I tried to outline the rest of it, which is different for me because I usually just outline everything up front. But I was trying to outline everything, and the reason why I stopped after 4 instead of doing the whole thing was just because I could not think of what all to put in it to make it the length that my mind was set on, which was a pretty good sized novel, like always. So I was like, why can I not think of other stuff? And I started coming up with stuff. I was like, this just feels like filler, and it was like so hard. Then finally, I was like, you know what? No, this is just going to be a short novella. It's not going to be a novel or anything like that. But it took the longest time for me to kind of come to that conclusion, I guess, because I just sat there, was like, I got to make this bigger. This is just too short. I got to make it more. And then after I finally decided, yeah, it's just going to be a short novella or whatever, then it just everything kind of seemed to fall in place better that way. I hate word limits. Yeah, that's why I usually don't even bother think of it. That's why I usually don't try to enter any kind of contest. Usually because they usually this many words or whatever. That's why I don't really write short stories because it never ends up short. Um, but yeah, I know people is always like, how many words is this one going to be? How many words is this going to be? It's like, I don't know, however many words it ends up being, so much it's going to be. I know for like METAGORE, that series, I wanted everything kind of similar. I didn't want it to be like too far off. But as I've been working on Sovereign Duties, I'm realizing that's going to be even shorter than what I had imagined it was going to be. I knew it was going to be shorter up front. First one was like 108,000. I was thinking about maybe 85, 90 for the second book. Now I'm striving for 75 and it's sitting at like 56, 57, something like that. But I know there's quite a few scenes that I have skipped over or whatever, or some dialogue that's a sped up that I think I'm going to expand upon. So I think I might be able to at least get 70, hopefully 75. But I didn't want it to be too much shorter than that. But that's about the only limitations, and still, that's kind of a iffy. And if it ends up only being like 60,000, then it'll work. I'll publish it like that. It's just I don't know. I would like it to kind of be close, so it's not like one novel's like so thick, and another one's really thin, especially in the same series. I discovered that I can do it as long as I am starting from scratch and not trying to adapt something I already wrote. Yeah, that's something else. That's why I try to skim through it because I feel like I can always add more to it, but trying to condense it down, it's just like, no, I feel like I need this. I need this tough stuff, but I can always expand upon things. I wrote a short horror tale that is under 5K. So proud of me. Congrats. Yeah. I've sat down to try to write some shorts. It's just, it's just not something I enjoy doing. I had thought about doing a collection of short stories at some point. It will be a long ways away if I actually go through with it. It's just not something I enjoy doing. And it's just sometimes like, nope, this is too long. I might as well just make a full blown book out of it. Medley shorts are not my thing. Yeah, same here. I'd rather read a short since I'm so slow at reading, anyways. Stuff like that. But fucking writing it, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh shit, I still got that banner up. There we go. I got about, let's see here. got about 3 minutes into that portion, or 3 more minutes into it than what I had. Let's see how far I'm right at 10 minutes in, so still got about another 38 minutes left to transcribe. And one of the guys, his accent, I don't know where he is from. He sounds like a person from like Brooklyn or New Jersey or something. But I mean, his accent is just very strong. I do cases from New Jersey at times. The one I'm doing right now is from Arkansas, but I mean, this dude's got a stronger New Jersey accent than a lot of the ones that do actually from there. It's kind of difficult to understand him at times. So I want to get it done in half that so the editor has it back, and then we can go from there. Yep. Yeah. I still gotta talk to the guy I had to edit my first book. See when he's available to edit my second one. One good thing though about it not being 100-something thousand words is it's not gonna cost me as much. Last time I think I spent like $1,100-something on editing. And where it stands now, I figure it's probably gonna be about $500 to $600, so that's almost half. So looking forward to that, I guess. Let's see here. We can start back up at 10 after, so it gives us about another 30 minutes to chit chat or whatever. My cats are going crazy in there. If I hanker down, I should be able to get this done by the weekend. Yeah, that's how I am with a lot of stuff. I was like, if I actually just sit down and work on it, I should be all right. It's just being motivated, especially like this with work and stuff. Since I hadn't done anything since June last year, it's just, trying to get back into the groove. And there's been times I've been sitting around the house. My mom's like, how much job you get done? I was like, oh yeah, I forgot all about having that. And then trying to work it around everybody's schedule. My wife's schedule is just all over the place working. And then I'm home with the kids. And it's just, yeah. Not sure what I'm going to do about an editor next go around. Yeah, I think I'm for the foreseeable future. I figure I'll probably use the same editor on a lot of my projects. I really enjoyed working with him and stuff. And I know he edits all kinds of different genres and this and that. So I'll probably stick with him. Unless something better comes around or whatever. But I mean, he's pretty cheap price wise. And then, like I said, he did a good job. I enjoyed working with him. He's real nice. We cut up back and forth, this and that. So my alpha and beta schedule will be crucial this time while I shop for a new editor. Or will be scheduled. But yeah, I read that right. Never mind. My eyes are fucking playing tricks on me. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll get started in about just under a minute. Let's see here. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is this? That's 10 after. We'll go until the 30 mark. Yeah, start my timer. 3, 2, 1, work. All right. Time's up. Let me know what all y'all got done, if anything. Let's see here. On that. Daddy. Tired, not gonna last long tonight. Yeah, I'm feeling you. I'm not gonna last much longer either, I don't think. Let's see here. I got about 2.5 minutes done that go around. This fucking lawyer dude with a fucking accent. He decided to start trying to talk really fast and stumbling over his words, and it's just like, oh my god. I'm a lot of fucking typing up a couple words and have to re-listen to 1,000 times to make sure that's actually what he's saying. I'm on page 9 of 42. Well, you're about almost a quarter of the way there. It's not too bad. I don't know how long you've been working on it, but a quarter of the way is not bad, I don't reckon. It's about how far into this audio I am. Oh, fuck. 12.5 minutes and 48 something. But luckily, I think my mom's keeping the kids tomorrow after school. So I'll be running to Piggott to do that, drop them off and stuff. And then rest of the nights, I'll be able to work. And I believe my wife goes in tomorrow night at 10 at night. It works from like 10 to 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So I'll have the house to myself and nice quietness to be able to continue to work. And then most of the day, Saturday, till my mom brings them home. It's going to get harder as I go. I saw the notes. Yeah. Gotta love fucking edits. 9 pages in 20 minutes. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I doubt if I will continue at that pace for long, though. Yeah, I know how that is. I know whenever I first started this audio, especially when it was like the judge speaking, one listen, I'd listen to like 10, 15 seconds of it, stop and top up a couple sentences, and then listen to it like once again to make sure everything was right, and then just keep going. Now with this lawyer, it's like, oh my god, I type up one word and I'm like, is that what he said? I think that's what he said. Yeah, I think no, that's not what he said. Yeah, maybe it is. It's like, oh my god, it's like slowing down. You know, I'm all right with accents at times, you know. But when they start stumbling over the words and they're talking like really fast and stumbling over it, I was like, wait, what? What was he trying to say here? Or when they like stumble over the same word like 3 or 4 times and then they decide just to switch to a completely different word because they keep stumbling over the first one. I'm like, y'all killing me here. Can't stop yawning. And my problem is I fell so far behind with other stuff that my projects are stockpiling. Yeah, I feel you there. I haven't really worked on sovereign duties as much last year as what I had hoped. I had hoped to get through all of my revisions and drafts and possibly my edits, and then after I got my stuff back from my alphas, I went through like 6 or 7 chapters or something, and then just kind of stopped. Got sidetracked doing other things, other projects. Yeah. So I'm trying to knock things out as they came in so that I can get back into my writing groove again. Yeah, I feel you. It's just been, especially, I don't even remember when it was. I think it might have been spring, summer, whenever I quit doing my streams on Sunday nights and y'all quit y'all's on Tuesdays or whatever. After that, my writing and stuff just went whatever. I mean, that's what I use a lot of streams for. Whenever I was doing them with Caro and them during the day, during the week, that was basically the only time I would do any kind of writing for my books. And then whenever it was just y'all on Tuesdays and me on Sundays or whatever, that was about it. Now and then I might be able to catch somebody else's, but just everything started happening, and whoop, wife's schedule got changed, and just that was my writing time. And without that, I just didn't really work on it too much. As well as when I was actually getting cases like 2 years ago, a lot, I would use these streams to finish up any cases I had and stuff, and knock them out there, and then I could do whatever during the day with the kids. I didn't have to worry about it. But it's just I had 19 projects in 2020. I have 6 for 2021. God. Boom. 6, yeah. And I still have altogether, counting sovereign duties, at least 22 story ideas. Of course, one of them's a collection of short stories, so there's technically more, but haven't really thought into that one too much. But I'm not really pushing myself to try to release anything. I still want to do sovereign duties hopefully this year, which is going to be the only thing I'm going to try to finish and publish or whatever. Then everything else is whenever I can get to it, I'll get to it. I kind of worked on book 3 some. I've got 5 or 6 chapters of it written. And then I've got Gift of a Child done. I've started Ballad of a Child. I've got pieces here and there of True Identity. And I've got a few others I've started, but those are just kind of whenever I feel like it. It's not anything that I'm like, okay, I want to try to finish writing this year or whatever. It's just whenever I get burnt out on METAGORE, it's just something I switch to and work on it for a little bit. So yeah, not killing myself yet. I'm the same way. I started another YouTube channel, so now I have 3. Of course, my first one I don't really even post to anymore. I just have it for personal stuff that I just kind of look up or whatever. Music, some comedy skits or different people like that I follow on there, and try to keep that more of my personal, just kind of goofing off, relaxing. Then this channel, I just subscribe to other authors and stuff like that. And then I started a gaming channel where I follow a lot of video game content and stuff like that. And I've been going heavy on there, especially since my camera broke and I couldn't do these videos. I was like, you know what? I don't have to have a camera for that. So I bought me a capture card, and I've been releasing like multiple videos every day. And then without working, I mean, I just sit on my computer and fucking edit videos all day, and then fucking record at night after everybody went to bed. And I've been doing that a lot, and I've got some backs piled now, so hopefully I can kind of keep up that pace. I know at times I've released like 5 videos a day. I was like, I'm not going to do that much. Maybe 2 each day or something on there. But I was like, I don't know. We'll see, especially with me starting to work now. I'll see how that kind of meshes with my schedule, and then I might have to kind of slack off on the other channel and start just doing it kind of maybe once a day or just a couple days a week or something like that. First and second week of February, I will be ready for routine again. Yeah, I'm hoping before too long. I hope I continue to get cases for work. I know last year I did some in January, and then in February, I forgot why I didn't get anything really in February. Oh, because I didn't take any in February, because that's when my wife's father passed away, my father-in-law, like mid to late January, I believe. Somewhere in there. So I kind of took a couple of weeks off there. And then afterwards I came back, and she had everything that all the cases already distributed to people. So I was going to wait till the next one come in, and then COVID kind of hit there around, I guess, February, March, or whatever. Some of the places started kind of shutting down and didn't do anything. And then when they started reopening, we got like 1 in June. And then after that, they was like, nope. And then we just kind of been doing nothing. And now we're starting to get some more again. So hopefully it will continue and they don't decide to quit again or whatever because of the whole COVID ordeal. I'm writing Dark Mythos. I don't know how to pronounce that this year, and some encounter tales. Cool. Publishing, fingers crossed, DA in the fall if all goes well. I've seen the video channel a lot. My gaming channel? Is that what you're talking about? Because yeah, I post on that multiple times a day. I try to have a schedule on there, at least for my time zone, like one at 8, one at 4, like 8 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon. That'd be my 2. And if I have to do 3, then I release one at noon, and then another one at 10 or 2 if I start doing those. So it could be like every 2 hours or something. But yeah, I've been going pretty heavy on that. I've been on it since sometime in November, I believe. I believe I'm like almost at 200 and something videos. Let's see, I can look it up real fast. But boom, according to YouTube, I have 188 uploads, so 188 videos, and I've got a little over 3,000 views and 94 subscribers on it since November, so that's not bad, I don't think. Also, I've been pushing the SEO side of things a little bit better on there, so I can kind of get that one out there. Everything else I've just kind of had just kind of for shits and giggles, top ordeal, whatever. But that one I want to kind of actually start getting a bigger following on that channel. It takes me forever to edit. Yeah, it just depends exactly what I'm editing. From AuthorTube stuff, it's not really that much. Because I know whenever I start stumbling over words, I just gotta stop and redo it, so I can just kind of skip through my videos, kind of skim edit, and kind of find where I pause, or especially looking at the audio ticker or whatever, waves, I can kind of see where it kind of flat lines, where it kind of paused, and this is where I need to cut out, and this and that. For games, if I do it at night and I don't have any interruptions, it's pretty easy. I can just do my little intro, top ordeal, and then load into the game, play the game, and then do my little outro. And then all I got to really cut out are the little bit between the intro and the actual game, and then the game, the outro. So there's not much there. If it's a game that has like loading screens or whatever, I kind of try to cut those down some, so it's not like you're sitting there watching a black screen or something. So that takes a little bit longer. But whenever I play during the day, or not even during the day, I don't even try that. But at night, my wife's still up. Every so often, she'll start doing things, or something happen, or we just lay the kids down. They're being fussy, and I want to go to bed. Constantly having to pause it for things, this and that. And I have to start trying to look for those and cut those out. That takes a little bit more time. So it just depends what's exactly I'm editing at that point. Some of them takes just 10, 15 minutes to edit. Others takes 2 hours or so to edit. So yeah, I literally have a bunch filmed. I just have to get them polished. Yeah, I haven't really backstocked any on AuthorTube yet. I think tomorrow night at some points, while my wife's at work and the kids are at my mom's, I'm going to film some. I don't know how many I'm going to film. Maybe just like three or four maybe. So like a month's worth. I know used to I'd have like 2 or 3 months worth just filmed and preloaded and scheduled and not even worry about it. That's basically what I'm doing with the gaming channel right now. It's kind of whatever I'm in the mood for, especially if it's like sport games. It's like a 15, 20-minute little video of just that game, and that I do know it's just the very beginning, very end. As long as I didn't have to pause, and I can remember if I had to pause or not. It doesn't take no time to edit those, upload those, and it's like, all right, these are all taken care of. So only ones I really have to keep up with are more the longer story-driven games and shit like that. So yeah, but I think I'm going to try to backstock on some filming for AuthorTube tomorrow night. Get one at least edited sometime this weekend so it can go up Monday, and then the others kind of edits as I'm going or whatever, like I used to do. But boom. But my upload schedule will be regular again soon. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping mine is. I also have a bunch of those house designs or whatever that I had been doing and everything else. I don't know if I'm going to continue them like right off the bat. I will continue editing those and uploading them. I know I have a few ideas for videos this year. After that, I don't know. So I might just kind of wait until I kind of run out of ideas or whatever and kind of do those as fillers for a little bit again or something. Cases of COVID are really rising, and yeah, I know. That's why I'm thinking I might not be working much longer or whatever. I don't know, because I know for work I've mainly worked with Arkansas, New Jersey, and Washington State. And right before COVID hits, we got a contract for some federal stuff, and I haven't seen any of those. I don't know if she's got any or not, but that was right before COVID hit. So I don't know if they might have done some there at the end of January, February, whenever I took that time off or what. But yeah, but I know New Jersey, last I heard, they still haven't opened. I don't know if it is now, but I know back in June when I got that one case, it was the Arkansas one. And she said at that point that New Jersey hadn't opened and Washington was thinking about opening or whatever. And she said then that it wasn't going to be that much when we was getting them because it was just Arkansas. And then this time I'm doing an Arkansas one, so I don't know if it's still similar or why I haven't heard anything. But yeah, I got a feeling it's probably, I might get maybe another case or something or finish out this case. I think she said this case is a total of like 35 hours or something. Right now I've got like 2 hours worth of stuff. 2.5 hours, and then she's distribute some others to some other people. And I'll probably get another set of this one after I finish these. Maybe 2 more sets of something. But after that, I don't know. It'll just depend how the country's looking, I guess, with this whole COVID shit. Yeah, they keep them. Yeah. I finally, since I got my camera, I'm starting to incorporate my face cam on there or whatever. I'm liking that and shit. And also, I had bought that microphone right before my camera played out last year, like late summer, I guess. And I hadn't even used it, I don't think, in any video for AuthorTube or anything. I think I plugged it in that day whenever I did my unboxing and tested that a little bit. I think that was it. I think right after that's when I did the shower remodel. And then I was like, oh, I got this brand new like $200, $300 microphone. I can't even use it. And then I was like, you know, I'm going to do this gaming channel. I'm going to use my microphone for it and all this shit. I'll put it to some good use. My vision is getting worse, so editing is just harder. Yeah, I understand that. I'm surprised my vision and my eyes aren't worse. Because I literally stare at a screen all day for either work or just doing that or whatever. And I don't use the dark mode. I know a lot of people do that when their eyes start hurting. They'll use the darker modes. So the light from the computer screen or phones don't really hurt their eyes. I haven't done that. I do it on my phone if I'm laying in bed. I can't just lay in bed and go to sleep. I'm always playing games or watching videos or something in bed. But if all the lights around me are off, I can't stare at a bright screen. I have to dim it down. But yeah. At some point, I will need an assistant. At some point, I will need an assistant to help me, or I won't be able to keep the channel going. Yeah, I feel you there. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. It would be really quick if I could see. Me too. Now we'll be going back to that for 2021. I need a new computer too. A lot of stuff just hitting me. Doable, but a lot. Point upward, yeah. I have to use the darker mode, otherwise nothing would get done. Yeah, I know if I'm in a dark room or something, the light does bother me, but it hasn't started affecting me just staring at a white screen all the time yet. So I'm sure eventually probably will. I know at times, since our computer desk is in the bedroom, my wife will go to bed and I'll turn off the light, and I've done some work in there at the desk instead of having to unplug everything, crawl under it, unplug the charger, and bring it to the living room and hook it up and all that stuff. And I've used the darker modes then, but that's about it. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. But yeah, I know earlier today, instead of working or after the kids went to bed, I went through and edited like 3 or 4 little short videos for my gaming channel. And I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get to some actual work. And then I was like, oh, I'll go ahead and do this little stream or something. I haven't done this in a while. So I figured I'd get on here and chat with whoever and yada, yada, yada. And here we are. Let's see here. I'm going to put a timestamp in this document. 12/21. I would say this job, especially with all the formatting, is not something that I can go a while and not do and then just remember everything. Some of the shit I know, but others I'm just like, oh my god. Especially with some of the parentheticals, some of them's got to be centered, some of them's just got to be single tabbed, some's got to be double tabbed, and it's just like trying to remember all this shit. Hi, how you doing? You better behave. Wow. Okay. Yeah, YouTube's fucking accounts just or notifications just don't seem to work. I notice, I don't know why, but on my AuthorTube one, like if people comment, I just notice a couple of days ago I had some comments from Barrett. I had like 3 or 4 from I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. I never got a notification for it. You know, I'd be on the computer, never have the notification on it. My phone app didn't have it. But if I went to my YouTube Studio on my phone, that one showed that had the notifications. I was like, oh, I was like, I never got the notifications for these. So, yeah. But yeah, I know there's some people subscribed and got the bell rung, and half the time I get their stuff, and other times I don't. Or anything. I'm like, well, what the fuck? What's the point of doing that? So I get the notifications if you're still not going to give it to me. Making no guarantees. All right. Well, as long as we can not get too crazy, I'll be all right. Yeah, YouTube has been trippy. Yeah. They don't know what they're doing. Let's see here. And then I know for my gaming channel, there's some people I will get like notifications when they're live. Because I follow a lot of live streamers. I'm like, I don't care. I don't have the bell rung. I don't know why you're still notifying me of this. You know, whatever. I'm not really interested in the games that they're playing. I'm just kind of their kind of support or whatever. So it's like, I don't want the notification all the time. You're not giving me the notification for the ones I want. And then these, you're just like, yeah, here. This person's live. I'm like, I don't care. Well, whatever. But yeah. Let's see here. It's almost midnight here. I think that's about all the work I'm going to actually get done. Oh god, I keep burping. I had Mexican food earlier. That's not one to sit well, I guess. Let's see here. Kind of see if my Aaliyah Shaw account got a notice. Be right back. Nope. It's 1 a.m. here. Yeah, yeah. I knew y'all was ahead of me. What the fuck is this? Exclusive upgrade offer. Save 25%. I'm not paying for this shit. Fuck. All right. Yeah, yeah. I knew y'all was an hour ahead, or you was an hour ahead, or whatever. It's about midnight here. I gotta get up with the kids in the morning. Of course, here lately, my sleep schedule. My wife gets mad at me. So I know whenever I used to actually work at a factory, I always work nights and stuff. That's just what I've been used to ever since I got out of school. Even when I was still in school, I stayed up late and stuff. And I would always work night shift. And then after I started working at home, I was like, all right, now you can get a normal sleep schedule, go to bed like 9 or 10 or something, 11 at the latest. Then you can wake up at a decent hour. I did that for a little bit. That just wasn't me. I work better at night. And then fucking, I don't know anymore. I'm still up till fucking 2, 3 o'clock in the morning here. Especially since I've been doing this gaming. That's about the only time I can play is at night. And I try to knock out several hours worth of gaming each day. That way I have plenty to edit and upload whenever. Like right now, actually recorded wise, I've got some stuff recorded and edited up through the end of this month, and some just recorded into February part way. And then there's also like some series I'm only like ahead like maybe 1 or 2 days, and that's about it. So yeah, I should get some sleep and work on this tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with mine. I'm about to end the stream here in a little bit. Oh, by the way, we're having a writers panel on the 21st in the film group. Oh yeah. The one with Wes in them. I've been aiming on going back. I was regularly joining every week or whatever on those or whatever. I enjoyed it, and then I know one week, I think my wife worked that day or something came up. I just couldn't really do it, especially with the kids. There's a lot of times my wife worked, and I'd fix the kids' supper and turn on TV or movie or something for them. It was like, all right, I'm gonna be back here doing this. Just kind of behave. For some reason, I couldn't do it one week, and then the next week something else came up, and then after that, I was just saying, I still have it scheduled on my calendar on my phone. So like every week, it's like this meeting is starting in like 30 minutes. I'm like, oh yeah, I might do that, and then just haven't got around to it yet or whatever. I've been thinking about jumping back in and checking out everybody's stuff again, but just haven't. And then the stuff I had worked on, that one horror thing, whatever, I never really went back and re-edited that. I had planned on it and just whatever. And I had just done it for that Edgar Allan Poe thing, and then I know that deadline's way past, so I was like, I don't really have any intentions on revisiting that. And then for my memoir, I don't know, I still plan on doing that at some points, the video, but I think I'm gonna try to go not really a different approach. I still kind of like that setup, that whole documentary type, but I think I'm going to rework it some. I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to do that. I know I sat down and talked to Wes about that a little bit one night after the meeting, where it was just me and him, and we talked for a little bit about it and got some ideas, but I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy about that whole how I'm going to go about it and stuff like this. I even thought about doing another album, just myself, to be released with it, and that could be tied into that. Then I talked to some of the old guys or members of my group. Some of them said they would, and we haven't done anything yet, so I don't know what we're going to do with that, if that's even going to be a thing or not. It's been really popping, so if you can come back, please do. Yeah, I'm sure I will eventually. It's just, life's just been hectic, schedules and everything else. Do we still have time? I thought that was going to end like in November or something. I guess he extended it. Yeah, I knew they had long script. They did that before I left because they had went through. I think that one time when you was there, they read like the first like 10 pages or something. I think he was like Dobie or somebody. Um, and then once they started the long scripts, he said it was just going to be kind of like a trial basis, just kind of see. Um, but the first month that they actually did just a thing with just a long script, they read Tread Indies or whatever. I think that might have been the time afterwards. I kind of stayed and chatted with Wes a little bit afterwards about that. Some other ideas and stuff to work on and stuff like that for it. But yeah, I knew they was going to do that, or at least try it. I knew they did at that time. And then I think the next month, I don't think they had anything because I don't think they did anything that month for a long script or something. Because I think I went to go there and then they just never started or whatever. I don't know. Oh, it's supposed to end in February? Oh, okay. Yeah, well then, I don't know. I know mine wasn't long enough that I had submitted. And I had some ideas of making it longer, but just never got around to it. Started submitting. All right. Yeah, I knew there was a November date somewhere. I knew they was going to do that. I remember something about November, and then I was thinking that was going to be the deadline or something. Long script is a permanent thing now. Cool. That's good. I knew a lot of people seemed to wanted to either start doing some longer stuff or that's all they had done and stuff. So I felt like that was a good change, especially at least just once a month, maybe not every week or anything like that, but kind of give it a little bit of its own space, I guess. So that's good. But yeah, I enjoyed going to those meetings. I enjoyed listening to other people's stories and stuff, and yeah, watching the people's films. What was it, the first Wednesday or something each month? Well, that was nice. I enjoyed it. It's just with everything going on and stuff. I just have it. Oh God. Really had the time to sit down and participate or whatever, I guess. But maybe sometime I'll see her. I don't know. It'll have to be sometime when my wife's off and her schedule changes all the time. But I know my son, he won't leave me alone now. I know there last year, whatever I was doing, I just turn on the TV and they'd stay. But my son, he won't do that now. he'll be right on my ass the whole time. So I'll just be like, yeah, whatever. If she's off or something, then I'll try to make it. But I don't know. Her schedule changes week to week. But it is 5 after. So I think this is going to be, see, my phone's flashing. All right. Going to be it for the stream. We got 2 writing sprints in, about an hour and a half long. Boom. So it's just luckily you don't have to come each week. Yeah. Every so often I see it and I'm like, yeah, I get the notification. I'm like, man, if the kids weren't being turds today, I'd go. But yeah. I will help you. Yeah, I know. And like I said, I want to kind of redo some of it. I know one of the things that got brought up when we did the full long one was really like what really ties it all together. What's the message, I guess, of it? I knew I wanted kind of some that documentary style, this and that. But why are they being documented? Like, what's the purpose type ordeal? Which is something I thought of even before presenting it, and I was like, I don't know. I thought, just as promo for the memoir, since that's what I kind of plugged in there at the end. But At the same time, I don't see why you would have to or would want everybody to be documented for that. That would just be more, I guess, the writer, me, type ordeal. So I don't know. Yeah, I knew that he was going to do that. So I didn't know exactly how often. I know the first couple that they had mentioned, a lot of that was actually more for the people participating, like directors and stuff like that, lighting and stuff. So I knew those I wasn't going to probably attend because that's nothing I would need. The actual reading of the scripts and watching the rough edits of the videos and stuff. That's one thing, but just watching, learning how to do that. It's cool to learn this stuff. I'm not going to be a director or anything like that. I'm not going to be there on sets. Especially if one of y'all picked it up and did it. I'm all the way here. I'm not flying there. I don't have the money for that. So I wouldn't be on set anyways. So I don't feel like learning how to do sound or lighting or anything like that is anything I would need. So I knew those meetings I wouldn't be attending. Oh, fuck. But yeah. Well, like I said, that's gonna be it for this stream. Hope y'all have got some work accomplished. Anybody watching this later or whatever. Yeah, maybe I'll be able to do more of these as time goes on, depending on schedules and this and that. But yeah, thank y'all for stopping by. All my links are down below if you can go check me out on any other social media or buy my debut novel, The Battle for METAGORE, audiobook, paperback, ebook, whatever. All those links are down below. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Peace out, Billy. Everybody love everybody. Catch y'all later.